Hi, my name is Bob Paul, and this is my view. I'd like to address change and change management today, and how you can measure success as it relates to change. Several years ago, we embarked as a company on a different kind of strategy, a very focused strategy where we could be best in class in some very well-defined categories. Now, that sounds very fundamental, but at the heart of it was a belief that if we can get to a 30% market share position in a category that's large enough for us to be meaningful to Compuware, and establish that leadership across the globe, that leadership position across the globe, then in fact you create a pull in the marketplace. Your sales cycle gets shortened, you get invited to every valuation inside that category, and your cost of sales as a percentage of revenue goes down, and your margins go up. Life is good. So the challenge with that is, it's not just a document, it's not just a white paper. It has to be a whole organization aligned around achieving a differentiated value proposition for the target market that we have defined. In the case of application performance management, we did just that. And when you inflict change like that inside of an organization, there's a whole class of non-believers, people who are thinking, you know what? Is this real? Do I really want to bet my career on this? Do I really want to trust this person or this group of people to make sure that these changes are going to have the desired effect? But with the right kind of leadership and the right kind of people and the right kind of drive, we made all those changes inside the organization to focus on that single value proposition called application performance management. Now, how do you measure success? How do you go back to the people that were non-believers at the beginning and say, look at what we've accomplished? Well, you can do that in some very obvious ways. Financials is one for sure. You can measure the financial progress. You can look at milestones of product releases, win rates across the quarters and across the years. And it's important that we measure that and then show that back to the organization to show proof that changes can actually be quite successful. The one that really has a large impact for our organization that just came out, which I think is even bigger and better and brighter than all the financials that we could share with people, is the APM Magic Quadrant. About a year and a half ago, when Gartner came out with their Magic Quadrant on APM, we were in the middle of the pack. And so we embarked upon the journey 3 years ago, which we're halfway through, in order to change that. We had made some impact on that Magic Quadrant, but not enough. This past summer, a new Magic Quadrant came out, and it showed us top right corner, both in visionary and in market share leadership. And I can't tell you how important that is to all the employees of our organization to say, look at what we've accomplished, and look what we can continue to accomplish by not just being the capability leader in APM, but the market share leader in APM moving forward. And that is our next task that we'll accomplish over the next 1 to 2 years. So change is good. Measure it. Show the results back to everybody that was a part of that change so there's less resistance moving forward. That's my view.